Okay, today we are going to look more at overlapping triangles. Okay, yesterday at the end of the lesson we looked at them a little bit, but now we're going to dive deeper into more of them. Okay, so review from last semester. What do these little arrows mean? They're not, that doesn't mean they're the same. What it means they're parallel to each other. Yep, these two lines right here, those signs mean they are parallel to each other. Okay, so since we know those are parallel to each other, how can we find this missing side right here? What are we going to use? Right, we've been doing proportions. We're going to make another proportion, okay? But do we have all the pieces to make the proportions?
No.
Yes.
We don't.
Oh.
We're missing something.
No.
Because you have to add the side.
Right, why do we have to add up the sides?
To get the full side.
We have to get the full length of the big triangle. Okay? Because notice, let me emphasize something real quick. This shape right here, is that a triangle?
No.
No. Okay? So it just gives us these two side lengths to help us find the full length of the triangle. Okay? So, right. Adding up this side, we get 12. Adding up this side, what do we get?
X plus 12 equals 20.
Right, we get x plus 12. So that is our full side length on that side. So first step with overlapping triangles, we want to find the whole side length on both sides. Okay? From there, I want us to get rid of something. What values do we not care about anymore?
That side.
Remember I said we don't really care about this shape right here? So what numbers do I not care about?
12 and 8.
12 and 8, right? The numbers attached to that we don't care about anymore. Once we find the whole side lengths, get rid of those numbers so you're not looking at more than you have to. Okay? From here, now do we have enough information to make ratios in a proportion?
Yes.
Yep. So if I start with, I'm going to start with this 12 over here. 12 is our long side. What's the short side related to 12?
4.
4.
12 over 4.
And then what's the long side? Since I started with the long side, what's the long side on the other one? X plus 12
Over X.
over X. Yep. Problem. Is it a problem that we have two X's?
No.
No. In the end, it does not matter. Okay? How do we solve this?
12 equals 12 and X.
What? Cross multiply, right?
4
12 times
4X.
X. 12X. What do we have to be careful with that X plus 12?
You have to make sure you
Distribute parentheses.
We have to make sure we distribute, so put parentheses around it. Okay, cross multiply the other way. We have 4 times X plus 12.
So 4X plus.
So now we need to distribute. We have 12 on this side. Oh, I haven't forgotten X. 12X.
48.
Distribute 4 times X, 4X, and then 4 times 12,
48.
48. Now, last semester we sometimes struggled with this.
Minus 4.
Underline our X's. We want to get our X's together. How do I get them together?
Minus 4X from
Correct.
9.
Move 4X over. So we have 8X equals 48. Last step,
divide by 8.
divide by 8. We get X equals
6.
6. Yep. So we are just adding overlapping triangles to the proportions. Okay, we've practiced these proportions a lot. Nothing new. It's just setting them up that's going to be the issue. Okay? Let's look at this one.
What?
Okay, I want to address what this means right here.
That means the
What does
entire
that mean?
Full length.
Full length. It already tells us the full length of the one side is 20.
does not tell us its
Okay?
full length.
It does not tell us the other length. Okay? Overlapping triangles, we want to find the full side first. We have one of them, but what's this one? 12, right? 9 plus 3, we get 12. Let me ask you, what number do we not care about anymore?
Full length for or 9.
Remember, find that non-triangle shape, scribble it out, find the side that goes with it. We don't care about it anymore. Okay? Now you're only looking at numbers that you care about.
12, 3, 1,
Okay.
20.
So, setting up ratios, if I start with 12, our full length, what length goes with 12?
12 over 3.
3.
20
Since I started with the long side, we need to keep starting with the long side, so we get 20 over y.
So 12y equals
Right.
60.
Cross multiply, 12y equals 60, and then we
Divided by 12, you get 5.
divide by 12,
Y equals 5.
y equals 5.
What's that mean? I want to see.
Whoa.
Okay? Any questions so far?
No.
Okay, biggest thing is going to be setting it up correctly. Okay? Let's look at this one. What do you notice about this diagram right here?
We have everything.
We have everything, right? We're not looking for a missing side. Since we're not looking for a missing side, do we have to set up a proportion?
Yes.
You only use proportions when you're trying to find a missing side.
No.
It wants us to see if these two lines are parallel.
How we figure that out?
How do we think we do that?
They're not.
56 over
How do you think we do that?
Add them together.
First, we have overlapping triangles, so we need to find the full length first. Always find the full length first. 56 plus 21,
That's 70.
77. And then we have 48 plus 16,
That's like 62.
No, 64.
64. Okay? Everyone pay attention to this step right here. Okay? We have a lot of numbers we're looking at right now. Okay? Find that shape that is not a triangle. Get rid of the sides that have to deal with it. What sides are we getting rid of?
16 and 21.
21 and 16. Scribble them out, get rid of them.
I did the wrong ones.
Okay? We want the triangles. Okay? We have our whole triangle, and then we have our smaller triangle. Okay? What do you think we do from here if we're not going to set up a proportion?
Subtraction. Add them all together.
How did we tell if triangles were similar?
Adam was 180 divided by.
Oh, yeah. That.
With the sides, right? We made ratios and simplified them. That's what we're doing on these. Okay? So if I start with 77, what goes with 77? 56. Yep, because they're on the same side. Numbers on the same side go together. Okay? What can I simplify that by?
7.
7 to get what?
11 over 8.
11 over 8. Can I simplify that anymore?
No.
Divided by what?
No, I divided by 7, sorry. Okay, now we need to check the other one. What's our other ratio? 64 over 48. What can I divide those by? 8 to get 8 over 6. Can that go farther?
Yeah.
Yeah. Divide by
8 divided by 2.
Divide by 2, we get 4 over 3. So what does this tell us?
They're not the same.
No, it's not.
We're not looking at similar, we're looking at
No.
parallel, right? But you solve it the same way,
I called it.
okay?
It's pretty simple.
We're not going to focus on those too much today, but I did want you to see that, okay? Go ahead and try number 1. Just do number 1 for now. On overlapping triangles, what is the first thing you want to do? Yep, combine your sides. This side turns to 15, 5 plus 10, and then this side turns to 4 plus x. Make sure we are saying plus x, not 4 times x, okay, because you're adding them together.
What about x plus 4?
You can do that too.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, what did I tell you should do next?
So we
Get rid of 5 and 4.
Delete what you don't want, which is 5 and 4. Okay, now we can set up our proportion. What's it look like?
4 plus x over x.
4 plus x over x. And then what's the other side look like?
15 over 10.
15 over 10. Good. What do I have to be careful with when cross multiplying?
Distributing.
Yep. This right here turns to parentheses. So we have 10 times 4 plus x.
40x.
And then we
40
have
plus 10x.
15x. Yep. Now distribute 10 times 4, 40. 10 times x, 10x equals 15x.
Minus 10x.
Yep. Find your x's. Get them together on the same side. 40 equals 5x. Last step.
Divided by 5.
Divide by 5.
X equals 8.
X equals 8.
Yes.
It's only 4.
Okay. Again, biggest thing is setting it up correctly. Okay. Go ahead and try number 2.
I don't have enough room.
Looking at this one, what is the first thing we want to do with overlapping triangles?
Figure out the sides.
Combine your sides, okay? What does this tell us right here?
That's the full length.
It already gives us the full length. On this side, full length, 15 plus 6, 21. Okay. What was the next step I wanted you to look at? What was the next thing you want to do?
Set a proportion.
Not yet.
Get rid of the.
Get rid of what you don't want. Okay, which we don't want, 6. Now we set up our proportion. What's one of the ratios I can put together?
4 over Y.
14 over y equals
12 over 15. Or 21 over
21 over 15. Yep. Remember, the numbers on the same side go together. Okay, and if you start with the whole side, you have to start with the long side on the other side. Okay? Now cross multiply. What's 14 times 15? 210 equals 21y.
Wow, that's
And then we
divide by 21.
divide by 21.
10.
We get y equals 10.
I'm smart.
Awesome.
Why'd you tell me that?
Any questions over overlapping triangles? Okay, biggest thing again is setting them up correctly.